The point streak continues for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The shutout streak continues as they welcome in the Los Angeles Kings, who coming into the game, honestly, I didn't think LA was that bad. Going in today, they were 14-10-4. Not a bad record. They haven't been playing the greatest recently. But the Leafs welcomed them into Scotiabank Arena and just flat out pummeled them. From start to finish, the Leafs were the better team. They outskated them. And yeah, they may have had some hits. What were the hits in this game? I actually didn't write that down. 39-23 in favor of the Kings, but the Leafs just didn't care. They were going to play right through it all night long. And they win 5-0. I mean, it was just remarkable. With the win, the Leafs now are 17-5-6 on the year. They continue their domination recently. And they just continue to be able to keep the puck out of the net, whether that's Ilya Samsonov, whether that's Matt Murray, whether it's the D-Corps who got TJ Brody back today. I mean, this team is playing incredible. Now, obviously, we're all hoping it continues and happens in April and May and hopefully June and all that stuff. But as of right now, they're playing spectacular hockey. Now, let's break it down. First period, no score. And in the first, the Leafs played pretty well. They get a lot of grade A chances, and they can't beat Jonathan Quick. And I'm like, is this going to be one of those Jonathan Quick games where he's sprawling all over the place and you can't beat him? Well, the answer is no. In the second period, and man, it happened fast. Funny. Zach Aston-Reese pummels Kaliev in the middle of the ice. It was close to a head shot, but it looked like it was just missed. Big hit, open ice, gets the puck down low. Then he starts coming back towards his own Leaf end. I think it was Lizotte goes after him, and I'm like, as far as I know from Lizotte, he's not a big dude, albeit neither is Zach Aston-Reese, but okay. They drop the mitts, they have a little tilly. Zach Aston-Reese, if you want to say he won the fight, it was clearly Zach Aston-Reese. He goes to the box, Lizotte goes to the box, and this is the problem I have with hockey. When there's a big hit like that in open ice, and the team takes exception to it, and they go after a guy, and they both agree to tilly, and they tilly, why do the Leafs get a power play out of that? You know what I mean? It takes that stuff out of the game, and maybe that's what they're looking to do. I don't know. Anyways, Leafs get a power play after Lizotte standing up for his teammate, and you think it might do good for the LA Kings. Well, no. It goes the entire opposite way. And here we go. With 30 seconds left in the power play, second unit on, Connor Timmins passes it over to Pierre Engvall at the left point, who just walks in and pulls an Austin Matthews. You know what I mean? Stick handle, toe drag, bring it back, and rip it far side. What a shot from Pierre Engvall. And these are the things that this guy does, right? You look out there half the time and you're like, man, where's Pierre Engvall? Dude's doing nothing. He's non-existent out there. And then he does a really nice play, or he makes a really nice assist, or he takes a shot like this, and you're like, oh, why don't we see this consistently? But whatever. A power play goal from the second power play unit, the first time since Alex Kerfoot scored, not the empty netter, the game against Dallas in Toronto. Yeah, a long time ago. Where Nick Robertson had that 2-goal game, had the overtime winner against his brother. And that's where I'm going to go next after I say Connor Timmins had the assist, Kerfoot with secondary assist at 5:10 of the second period. In the first period, I forgot to mention it, Nick Robertson leaves the game. And he was off balance, he gets knocked down, falls on his shoulder, and he doesn't get up. There was going to be a penalty on the play. And you guys know, as hockey players, there's a penalty coming. You get up and try and have an odd man advantage, whether you're not feeling great or not. You try and fight through it. He didn't get up. It took him a little bit to get up, and he was hunched over basically the entire time to the locker room. And I got the update before the video that he said he's going to miss some time. This dude just cannot catch a break. The moment he does catch a break, Kelly Yarncroc goes down with an injury. He's going to be out a few weeks. And you're like, great. Well, not great, but you guys know what I mean. Nick Robertson's going to get some time. He's not going to be playing 1 game, 2 games, press box. No. He's going to get a run here. Great. Then now he's injured for some time. Dude can't catch a break. I'm hoping he's okay. I'm hoping it's not as serious as they think it is. But, it's painful. Anyways, back to the game itself. Leafs score that goal at 5:10. You ready for this one? Not long after, and what I mean by that is 26 seconds after. Leafs get the puck in their own zone. TJ Brody has it, passes up the boards to Pontus Holmberg, and shout out Pontus Holmberg, man. The backhand feed through the legs of his defender. And it gets David Kampf and Alex Kerfoot on a 2-on-1. David Kampf has the puck. I don't see him as a shooter. And Alex Kerfoot's not a goal scorer. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Now, Drew Doughty stays in between the guys, so the odds of that pass going through, very slim. And Kampf sees that, and he fires it. Far side, glove side on quick, top cheese corner, and I'm like, oh my God. David Kampf, pitch that 10, buddy, we're going camping. Leafs got a 2-0 lead 26 seconds after that goal. Holmberg and Brody grab assists in the goal. Great to see TJ back out there for the Leafs. And they got a 2-0 advantage here just like that after it felt like Jonathan Quick might be stealing some game for them. But that changed pretty quick. But they weren't done. They weren't done yet. Oh, God, I got to do some math here. Was it 40 seconds after that goal? 40! Leafs do a great job along the boards. Michael Bunting, the puck's there, and he just kind of tips it to Willie Nylander along the half boards, around the red line, right in the middle red line. And Nylander picks it up, and before he picks it up, he sees the defender coming in hot towards the puck to try and meet him at it. So Nylander, one-handed the stick, flips the puck around the guy. I think it was one-handed the stick. Flips the puck around the defender. He's on a breakaway. Jonathan Quick loves to lie down. He does, but Nylander slides that thing 5-hole, and it's 3-0. The Leafs have scored 3 goals in 66 seconds, and they got a 3-0 lead. That goal was Bunting and Justin Hall grab assists on it at 6:16. And after that, we're like, man, the Leafs are playing much better hockey than the LA Kings. They're up 3-0. This is a great game so far. And they weren't done. Now, the LA Kings, they played an awful game. They have 2 chances to get the puck out of their own end. They mess up both times. Then they finally get the puck out. And I don't know what Buddy in front of his own bench was thinking, but he fires it back across the ice into his own end, off the boards. There's no one there, except for one guy, Mitch Marner. And Mitch Marner doesn't touch the puck. He just waits on it, and it skates into it, winds up, slap shot, top corner. Oh, baby. Beautiful feed from the LA Kings forward to nobody. Mitch Marner picks it up and just blasts this baby. Top cheese on Jonathan Quick. And that continues a point streak. 21 games for Mitch Marner. It was funny. I was out for dinner with my girlfriend's dad, and we were watching this game. And we were seeing these 3 goals, and we're like, man, this is crazy. I think he went to the washroom, and I'm like, let me check. Actually, you know what? I was thinking to myself, did Marner get an assist on any of those goals? Well, we know Engvall and David Kampf scored, and those guys, let's be real. I don't think Mitch Marner's playing with those dudes, but let me have a look anyways. Oh, he doesn't have a point. Meanwhile, 2 minutes later, bang, back of the net. Oh, streak's still going. 4-0 Leafs. It was an unassisted goal, even though it should be from the LA Kings forward. At 13:29, and the Leafs are now at 4-0. I mean, jeez. Talk about a slaughterhouse. First period shots were 15-7 in favor of the Leafs. Shots on goal in the second, 15-9 in favor of the Leafs. And they head into third, just looking in cruise control mode, more or less playing for your goaltender, right? Pierre Engvall gets a 5-minute major for high sticking. And really? A 5-minute major? Boy, oh boy. All right, fine. Whatever you say, we're up 4-0. I guess it's okay. If it was a 1-goal game or tied, I'd be losing my marbles, but that's okay. And they score on it. We're like, tough one. Okay, hold on. Sheldon goes to review. They ask for the review from the officials. They go upstairs. And it's no goal. How many times have the Leafs had this happen? Where goals go in, And you find out, well, then there was offside. And it was. You look at the replay, it was clearly offside. And the Leafs still lead it 4-0. They weren't done. Midway through the period, Michael Bunting enters the zone, gets pinned along the boards, really, then drops it off for Willie Nylander, who goes around the back of the net. But before he does, right, he looks like he's about to go all the way around the back of the net. But just before he gets there, centers a puck in front to Austin Matthews, and he buries it. Sorry, guys. God, I almost made it. 10 minutes in. Almost made it. Matthews has now scored in 5 of his last 6 games. Yes, albeit you're up 4-0 in this game, and it really didn't mean much, whatever. Who cares? Who cares, man? They don't ask how you do it, they ask how many, right? I'm an Ovechkin fan. When he beats Gretzky's record, or anybody going to talk about the 2 empty netters he scored in his last game? No one's going to talk about that. So you know what? Who cares? If Austin Matthews gets a little gimme there, at least there was a goaltender in the net. That goal is at 9:37 of the third period. Nylander and Bunting grab assists on that goal, and the Leafs just cruise to a 5-0. I was going to say demolishment, but I don't even know if it's a word. Even if it is, it might not even be big enough to explain how the Leafs played tonight. They played phenomenally. Yeah, they won in shots 13-11 in the third period, but the Leafs weren't really pressing, and they still scored a goal. Samsonov was in the net. Obviously, Matt Murray, after the 44 safe performance, you gave him the night off, as you expected, and Samsonov got the home game against the LA Kings, and he made a couple really big stops. One of the one-timer backdoor, he slid across, made a beautiful stop. And then in the first period, I can't remember what it was, one stop in the first period that he made was really, really good when it was a 0-0 game. And he made all 29 stops, gets a shutout. Murray got a 44 save shutout. Yes, last game, he gets 29 save shutout today. Both guys just doing absolutely phenomenal things for this team. And it's a credit to the defense. Sorry. It's credits to the team defense, not just the defensemen, right? I'm loving what we're seeing from Timothy Liljegren and Rasmus Sandin. Love it. Gio and Hall, they're playing outstanding. I never thought I'd see the day that I say Justin Hall plays well. Him with Gio, it works. So fine. Connor Timmins looked good. Again today, I thought, TJ Brody, was it +2, had an assist, blocked 4 shots. Love to see it. And they had him in more of a sheltered role. If you listen to Sheldon Keefe after the game, I think he said something along the lines of, this is more of a tune-up for him. And hey, that's fine. And he impacted the game. He got an assist. He was a +2. And he got a shutout. Who cares? Great job, TJ Brody. Good to see him back. But it's the team D. It's the forwards coming back to help. It's the defense playing sound. It's your goaltender making stops. It's a team effort on that side of the puck. And as we've talked about, the Leafs going into last game were like 3rd in the NHL in goals against. They've now had back-to-back shutouts. Like, they're playing insane defensively. Key players of the game offensively, though. Willie Nylander had a goal and an assist. Michael Bunting had 2 assists. Shots on goal were 41-29 in favor of the Leafs. Look, they just played much better than the Kings. That's all there is to it. Special teams-wise, they were 0 for 3 on their power plays, including the 5-minute major that they didn't score on. The Leafs scored on 1 of their power plays. They were 1 for 3. Obviously, which one was that? The Pierre Engvall goal to start off the night. So, really nice job for the boys. I mean, proud of them. Really, really am. Leaf fans, we said at the start of the year, enjoy the wins, man. Enjoy the good play. And we've been seeing some incredible hockey. The point streak continues for the Leafs. The point streak continues for Marner. They're beating the snot out of teams right now. It's just a lot of fun. Next up for the Toronto Maple Leafs is on Saturday night as they are back home. Well, they're already home, you idiot. They're at home. Take on the Calgary Flames. Nazem Kadri. And he's not hurt or anything, I don't think. Either way, Calgary in town. 7 p.m. puck drop there as the Leafs look to continue their point streak against a team in Calgary that's starting to find their legs. They think they've won like 3 in a row, so they're starting to feel it a little bit. But the Leafs feeling it as well. All right, so thank you guys. Wait, did I even? No. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed this one. Oh my. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game? For the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Twitter link and Instagram link are down in the description, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And the Discord link is down in the description as well. It was very active tonight, and it will continue to be once more people join. All right, and I will talk to you guys, Raptors edition, tomorrow night as, crap, I forgot this yesterday for the Leafs, and you know what, I'm here again, and I'm thinking all Leafs right now, and I got to figure out what the hell's happened with the Raptors. They're in Orlando, taking on the Magic, 7 p.m. tip-off there, and then for the Leafs, they're back in action on Saturday night as Calgary. Calgary is in town, 7 p.m. puck drop there on Saturday night. There's the fellas that continue their point streak. Marner looks to continue to build on his point streak. All right. And more importantly, the Leafs get a W against another Canadian team. All right. So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and the game tonight. Talk to you guys then.